Hey guys, this is Dan here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. This is now running Alpha 6. It was released last night by Introversion, so we've got a cool bunch of new features. Now it seems like they've completely ditched the continuous intake system for open and closing of different prisoners. Now, prisoners now come in 3 categories. They come in high risk, normal risk, and low risk. Since I did start this gameplay before Alpha 6, all of my prisoners are classed as normal risk, where I now have the option to open it for high risk or low risk prisoners as well. Now this can come at a price, as these prisoners can be classed improperly. So, whether people have been unjustly arrested and was a trial, or if they were a lot more dangerous than we're aware of. But yeah, so all the changes have been made to the prison. Just did some lining up. I've created this little area here. I figured I may as well use the indoor space I have rather than trying to make everything outdoors. I've just finished changing this wall out here into concrete wall. It has been a rough night here in the prison. There has been a few riots while I did all that. And as well, I just looked at valuation and noticed that we've had an escape at some point. Now this suggests that 167 hours ago there was an incident, but whether that's accurate or not, I can't say for sure. So let me just check all this. Regime looks pretty good to me. Okay, yep, they're in need of recreation and food, it seems. Now, in the last riot we just had, which was in the canteen, we actually had one of our chefs completely knocked out. So, he's back to work now. We'll see how he handles himself. Just want to change that to canteen. And yeah, was there anything else I missed in the alpha list of their... Oh yes, of course. If you click on any of the prisoners, it now comes up with their categories and their convictions, as well as their plea. So this shows that Simon Holt, 45, normal category, served 0.9 of his 1-year sentence for joyriding, which he pleaded not guilty. He's also had a history of 11 years for carjacking, 5 years for possession intent to supply, and 3 years for assault on an officer. And he claimed not guilty to possession to supply. Now, this also comes on top of the risk factor, that you can also tell their tendencies, whether they're incredibly violent or not, or whether they're even unjustly accused. You can make your assumptions yourself. It's all here in our convictions category. Now, let's see, who have we got here? This guy's been doing carjacking, possession, and driving under the influence. You wouldn't assume he's very violent. There are hidden traits which players can't access in the alpha that determine how dangerous they are, and the categories are loosely, I say loosely, based on those traits. So this guy here with the really creepy smiley face on him, Ian Platten. He's done aggravated burglary. He's been here for, I don't know, 0.2 of a year. He's done video game piracy and aggravated burglary. Most would assume he is not very violent, and that he just likes to play video games. So there we go. He's probably meant to be a low category risk, but you can't actually change it now. And I've also moved the search feature down here as well, so if I want to just make sure this guy's not doing anything he shouldn't, I'll just search the bugger, take whatever off him. Nothing. Oh, here we go. Alright, so we have some in-house rioting going on. There's been happening a lot lately. I think I'm in need of some lower risk prisoners. Now, how am I going to do that? I have been considering, actually that is a good idea. I'm going to move storage up here into a more hidden area. Where is rooms? Storage. Please, thank you. There we go. Now if I de-zone this as storage, I move... how much room would I need for a holding cell? Where is it? I'm losing it. Okay, here we go. I need minimum 5x5, so I may as well just have one big one. 11x8. That looks good to me. It's a little too big. Yeah, there we go. 11x8. And then I can also put a wall there and expand our kitchen. So it's a win-win situation here. Oh, didn't mean to zone in the wall. That's fine. So if I throw down a brick wall right there, there's a door already there, so that helps me out a little bit. That doesn't need to be there. So once my workers get done with that, we should have a new holding cell area for my new prisoners to come in. Now, it's completely changed how all that works, so the continuous intake is, I assume, gone. I haven't really had a look, but you'd assume it's gone now that you have the option for continuous intake nowadays anyway. So, ooh, the outside of this place is looking pretty nasty. So let's have a look at bureaucracy. We need groundskeeping. Do we have the money for groundskeeping? I have $4,000. Is it worth getting groundskeeping today? Now, I don't have really any need for CCTV, technically. You know what? I'm just going to do it. That's fine. I could use it anyway. And, oh, another thing that they've changed. In the deployment screen, they have the new classifications. The staff only, which used to be the red screen, is now just the black screen. Now, this is just for the reason that general population is white, minimum security is blue, and red is maximum security. Now, the prisoners are classed on their... sorry, they have a color code system. So, orange, the standard orange, would be their normal classification. Red is for maximum security, and white, or a greyish color, is for the low security prisoners. So, all these guys are just the standard normal category. Now, it's free time now. I may need to change up the regime, because it keeps changing. These guys, they're really hungry, aren't they? Yes, they are. So, there's a reason they're riding. Doesn't help that every time I take them there, they ride anyway. There we go. What time is it now? I'll give them an extra hour to eat just to settle them down. And just to be fair, I'll cut it out of their free time. There we go. So, according to our finances, we're looking alright with $200 a day. We may need a little bit more, but I'll probably expand workshops. I'm going to build rooms for workshops. I don't want to utilize the workshop glitch. That's just complete no. It's not really right to do in Prison Architect, but what can you do? So we have a few unconscious prisoners I should probably sort out. So I'm going to rally the doctor down. Oh, no, send him to the light. Get over here. Now, there's bound to be a... Hold on. Won't send him down. Why? Or is it? Oh yeah, here she comes. Thank you, El Doctor. Now wait, I need to heal this one as well. There we go, now it has a moving health bar. They've also done quite a few bug fixes from Alpha 5. All of my prisoners, as you can see, are no longer stuck in the infirmary. Now this is good because there were a lot of prisoners stuck in the infirmary, and it was quite a problem. So I'm glad to see that fixed and up and running again.